Hello, this is Edwin Dearborn. How are you? That's right, coming to you. Facebook Live. I'll upload this to YouTube. So if you're finding me on YouTube, thanks for joining in as well. Today I want to talk to you about a conversation. We were at a sales meeting yesterday, a virtual sales meeting with a company that I'm a board member on. The company is ROM Technologies. If you want to know more about our company, you can go to romtech.com. That's romtech.com, and ROM stands for range of motion. So if you go to the website, it'll tell you all about it. So anyways, we were on a sales call yesterday with our team. We've got about 100 people on our team at ROM Tech. And we just hired a brand new chief operating officer to help us not only with internal operations, but how to move our company into getting our products developed and moved into the marketplace. Very smart guy. He has been in the industry for 20 years, the whole rehab industry. I won't go into his whole story. I'll keep this short. But he said something to the entire team that was so powerful. And this gentleman we hired because a number of years ago, he worked for a company that when he started was doing $1 million in sales. He started off as a salesperson, then he worked up to a sales manager, then he worked up higher and higher and higher until he had 1,000 people below him within this company. Within 5 years, he took that company from $1 million in sales that it was acquired by Johnson & Johnson for $20 billion. I want you to get that. He took it from a $1 million annual sales to being acquired for 20 with a B billion dollars. So, of course, everybody's impressed with those numbers, and everybody's asking him questions like, how'd you do it? Tell us the story, blah, 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 blah. So he went through the whole story of how he did it and how he built the sales force. But then he said, I'm going to tell you the secret why I was able to build that to that level. He goes, here's the secret sauce. You have to surround yourself with people that are on the same mindset and have the same philosophy and ethics level as you. If you don't surround yourself with people with the same level of belief, you'll never build a culture that will build a business that big. See, you are about to move into a whole new economy. And you're going to have to find your tribe, people that are exactly on the exact same agenda as you. The same tonality, the same speed. Everything right now depends on who you surround yourself with. Bad or good. I mean, right now is an incredible time to take inventory of who is in your circles. Are they spreading bad news, defeatism, or do you have people on your team that are like into go mode, do mode, strategy mode? We're going to reinvent ourselves. We're going to meet the challenges with better ideas, better products, better ways of communicating our worth, our strategies, and our messages. Right now is the time for you to assess, do I have the right people in my team, in my company? Do I have to offload a few? Do I have to add a few? Now, we got this guy because we offered him a lot of money. We didn't go cheap. We didn't try to save ourselves, economize ourselves out of the future predicaments that the world is setting forth with us. We actually ponied up good dollars because he has the right experience and the right mindset. Another example of this, yesterday I was on a phone call with one of the clients that I'm consulting, and he said, Edwin, we need to get a really good videographer. Somebody that knows video like nobody else, can create them, distribute them, retargeting, blah, blah, blah. I said, great, I got a guy. He's in Utah. I've worked with him for years. He's one of the best I know. So I put them in communication. He sends his bid, and he's twice as much money as everybody else. So this guy calls me, and he's like, I love his work, but my God, I mean, he's twice as much. I said, yeah, he's twice as much because he's twice as good. And moving into this new environment, are you looking for cheap? Are you looking for effective? This dude has your mindset. He's got the skills. He's got the abilities to deploy not only rapidly, but effectively and professionally. He's got everything you're looking for. So you want to go cheap and cut yourself off because you want to save a few $1,000s now while you leave millions of dollars off the table in the future? Let's think about this. You need the right people right now. You need to stop looking at costs. I mean, yes, no one wants to waste money. I'm not advocating that you waste money. Always try to get the best deal you can. But right now, the most significant move that you can make is finding the people that will get the job done. They've got the mindset that you have. They operate at the speed that you want to operate at. They have the skill sets to produce the effects that you want to cause. They can generate the attention that you need to now generate. That's the most important thing. Who do you need to put on your team that's going to take you to the next economy? In addition, is there anybody that you need to remove that's being negative? This is the line in the sand time right now where you got to go. You're either on this part of my philosophy, on this side, the positive, the go, the no whiners, the no complainers, get stuff done, or you're over here being worried, being a whiner, being a complainer, waiting for your government check, and you got to offload those guys right now. Now, if you're in doubt of who is where or if you have the right people, I suggest you figure this out right now. I'm sure that there's a few people in your circles that you trust implicitly, and I would talk to them and go, hey, I've got a conundrum. I've got to build a team here. I've got to build a tribe. Now, earlier in some videos that I've done, I told you to write down all your skill sets on a piece of paper. Not like a resume, but go, I'm good at these things and here's why. And distribute those to everybody you know so that you can start attracting the people that you're going to need. You may need to learn e-commerce. You may need to learn how to teleconference. You may need systems people, production people. I don't know what you need. But whoever you need, you got to find the guy like we did for our company that took the previous company from $1 million to $20 billion acquisition. Those are the people that you need to find. Now, maybe they don't have those type of statistics, but what I'm saying is there's people out there that have the skills and the ethos to just drive and boom something despite hell or high water. They're innovators. Challenges like we face today, they feed off of. It inspires them. There's people like that. There's people who not only rise to the challenge, they thrive above the challenge. I think it's important that right now you take due diligence, time and consideration and effort and work to find out who those people are. And if you don't have enough of them, this is what you need to start hoarding right now. You don't need to hoard toilet paper or canned food. I'm sure you've already done that by now. What you need to hoard now are resources. Intelligent people who know how to get shit done. They pull the trigger. They're not in doubt. They're not whiners. This is the resource that you need to gather and hoard right now. Have you taken inventory of all the smartest people that you know or could touch? If not, I suggest you do that now. It's truly time, if you're going to grow your brand personally or as a business, that you really start taking stock of who your personnel are, your team members, that resource. If you've got the right people, believe me, you can get out of any jam. Just ask any SEAL team guy, man, drop me in with the right 5 guys, I'll get out of any jam. This is just, I don't need a lot of people. I just need the right people that I can count on, that have the skill sets, that know that are operating with me as one mind, with one purpose and one goal and one tonality. And together, we're all individuals, but somehow we just vibe together and we run and we move forward as an effective team. You have to think like that in these days. The lazy ain't gonna make it in the future. Not for a couple of years. Times were good for a while and you could afford to be lazy. You could afford to watch Netflix. Those days are over. And they're gonna be over for a while. So, that's my advice to you. Just sharing you some insights from smart people that I'm working with. Hopefully you're getting value of this. If so, give it a thumbs up or some hearts. Share it to others on your timeline. And I'll try to continue to bring to you some of these insights, points of wisdom, knowledge, strategies on a continuous basis. Be safe. Help others. God bless America. Bye-bye.